Hey friends, it's Lori with Farmhouse Stencil Shop. Come on in. Let's do some crafting tonight. It's Sunday night. It's time to craft. Let me get myself pulled up over here, and I have to share myself to my group. Come on in, friends. Once you jump on, just let me know that you're here. I feel like I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties for some reason this evening. Come on in, friends. Hey, Diane. Welcome in. Come on in, friends. Can you see me okay? I swear. As soon as I got connected, it started spinning, and it doesn't usually do that to me, so. Cece, welcome in. Hey, Marcia, welcome in. Come on in, friends. Come on in. Hey, Deb, how are you? So I'm going to do something tonight that I did a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you guys saw me craft with the jar. I'm going to do another jar because I have another piece of wood, this old board, and I want to make another one. I hung the other one on my wall in my living room and it looks so cute. So I'm going to make another one. Hey, Tracy, how are you tonight? Hey, Linda and Jill and Jennifer, welcome in, you guys. And Cheryl and Handmade Status. Hello, Christine. Hey, Tina. Okay, Diane said good on her end. I hope everybody is having a good evening. So I have these jars. These are the ones that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure you can still find these. They have them like seasonally. Hey, Stephanie and Dana. Hey, Amy. Hey, Penny, Sandy. I don't know who else I didn't say hi to. Jill, hello. Okay, so what I did was I took this scraper and I was scraping the glitter off the front because I didn't want the glitter on there because I thought I could maybe paint over it easier. But I just kept this one to show you what it looked like. It had this little leaf on it. And I took it apart. Get that one over to the side. And I had my husband notch out the back for me again. You wouldn't have to do that, but I just think it's easier to be able to put your florals behind it. Hey, Kathy, Ocean Floor Treasures, hello. Hey, Criselda, welcome. And Chris, welcome in. So I'm going to start by putting a little bit of my cinnamon mixture on this. Get that out of the way first. I like this galvanized top, so I'm not going to pull that off of there. I'm going to leave it. Are you guys having a good evening? I hope so. Did you guys enjoy that 2-day event with the Chuck Berry Circle? I thought it was fun. I had a good time. I got stuff piled everywhere on my craft table. And believe it or not, I clean it every once in a while. A little bit of Mod Podge here. I definitely probably don't need that much, but it'll be all right. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it. Hey, Denny, welcome in. Hey, Dana. These make great snowmen too, do they? I never tried that. Denny said the event was amazing. It definitely was, wasn't it? I had a lot of fun. I tell you what, my eyes were hurting watching crafters 2 days straight. I was like, oh, my eyes are so tired, but I had such a good time. It was fun. It definitely is a lot of watching, that's for sure. Sprinkle some cinnamon on here. I'm going to do this one different from the other one. This one's going to be more neutral. You know what I didn't get? I should have, let me grab, I need to grab some silver, like gray, not silver, but gray paint. I didn't grab any. Hold on a second. Where is it? Do I have any up here? Hold on one second. There it is. That's what I want. All right. Good evening, Kathy. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go back over my cinnamon here with some Mod Podge. But what I needed to do that I hadn't done yet was paint the sides. So this is a winging it night. I have a plan, but not a big plan. So it is one of those winging it nights. Thank you guys for sprinkling out the video. That really helps me let people know that I'm here. Carol T Studio 5 and DIY, welcome. Hey, Michelle. So I'm going to take this silver paint and paint the sides over here. Just to cover up the brown sides, but kind of blend it in with the, I keep calling it silver paint, but it's not, it's gray. But it will hide it or help hide it a little bit. Hi, Betty from West Virginia, and there's Jane from New York. And Sue, hello. And there's my friend Leo, and Make All the Things With Me. How are you guys tonight? If there's anyone new, any newbies watching, I would like to know. Comment if you're new so we can welcome you. Hey, Cindy, my friend, I see you. Hey, Patty, welcome in. Okay. I'm all disheveled. Disheveled, if that's a word. That's what I am tonight. Hey, Fernanda. And also, I'm live streaming over on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please give the video a thumbs up. That helps me out as well. I certainly appreciate you. Thank you, Jan. Hey, Barbara, just came on. I thought today was Saturday until my 94-year-old mother called and told me it was Sunday. That's sweet. Hey, Anne Marie, welcome. Hey, Robin. Robin's new. Welcome, Robin. Janet from, oops, the comments moved. Janet from New York, hello. Hey, Lisa, hello. Judy said she's new from Tennessee. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, I appreciate you. Can you do a video on painting small wooden crosses for Christmas? That's an idea. I haven't thought about that yet. That's an idea. Maybe I can. I make a lot of short videos too. Hey, Create with Cindy's Creations. Hello. I saw your t-shirt you made. That was so cute. Good job on that. I need to go catch your video and see how you did that. I just saw your picture. Gonna put some cinnamon on the side here. we'll eventually get started. So I have a print that I printed from Lone Tree Rustics that I'm wondering if it's gonna work, because it's really pretty, but I'm wondering if it's gonna work. This might be a flop tonight. We'll see, because I was gonna put, let me show you this print. I was gonna cover the jar with this print. This is from Kathy at Lone Tree Rustics. She gave these free one Monday morning. I think it might have been last week, or maybe it was a couple weeks ago. I don't remember. But I thought it was so pretty. But then I've been having comments about people that use the printables and then they try to Mod Podge over them and the printables smear. So I'm like, I wonder if that will happen to me tonight. You made the transfer, Cindy. It was really, really cute. Hey, Stephanie, welcome in. I was scrolling up just a bit, so if I miss somebody, I am certainly sorry. Just keep commenting and all that good stuff. Hey, Rosebrook Cottage, welcome, Shannon. There's Sweet Brenda with Totally Together Crafting by Brenda. Hello. Welcome, my friend. I loved how festive your outfit was. That was really cute. Did I lose my signal? What is up with that? What is up? Am I back? Is it glitching? What on earth? You know what, you guys? We have really cold weather. I wonder if that's what it is. Lately, I've had really good signal, but for some reason, I'm glitching tonight. And I don't know why. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's the first time you've sat down all day. Well, I'm glad you're sitting down. I use hairspray after I print them so they don't bleed. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't have any hairspray in here. Iron your print to set the ink. You think that would work? I could definitely do that. Let me plug in my little iron, because I do have a little iron down here that I could, because I was worried about that happening to me. Let me reach it. Let me reach it. Hey, Judy. Kathy with Lone Tree Rustics printables should be fine if you allow the ink to dry for 24 hours. Oh, it's definitely been dried. Do you think it'll be all right, you guys? What do you guys think? Should I iron it anyways? I could iron over it. It's not a big deal. We could see. Plug it in here. Let's get this painted and then I'll iron over it just because. So I'm going to paint this with some sandstone. Some Waverly sandstone. Because I thought it kind of matched pretty good. You're fine on your end. I use spray Mod Podge a lot. I need to get some of that, I'm telling you. LaFawn, welcome. You haven't had a problem with your printables? I'm not talking about just like a certain printable. I'm just talking about printables in general. I've had people like message saying their printables run when they would use the Mod Podge over it because they watched some of my short videos where I used printables, but I didn't Mod Podge over my the one for my little ornaments and stuff because they're so small and I didn't really want to make them shiny or anything like that. So I didn't even bother with it doing that before. It should be fine. It's good now? Okay, good. I'm starting to get hot too. I think it's because I'm sitting by this iron now. You guys know how I am. This one is a little bit not the style that I'm used to crafting, so this is going to be fun. I don't do too much neutrals and all that, so I'm excited. The spray to finish things. I need to get some, Cindy, because I think that would be helpful on projects like this where I don't want to smear something. I think that would probably be a good idea. I'm gonna have to lose this jacket in a minute. I got the iron going now. I got the heat tool. I'm getting really hot. Oh my gosh. Next, I'll be having a hot flash or something, and then I'll be getting all flustered. Your craft cottage. Welcome, Giselle. Hey, Roxy, my friend. Oh, goodness gracious. My paint doesn't seem to be drying either. Did you all have a nice Thanksgiving, though? Oh, my goodness. We had a house full. We had a lot here. It was a good time. Lots of food, lots of family over. And we didn't get a family photo. Isn't that terrible? Completely forgot the family photo, and then the next day all these people are posting their family photos, and I was like, we didn't get a family photo. In fact, we didn't hardly take any photos. I have my space heater on my feet. It's cold in Texas. Oh, I definitely couldn't do that while I was crafting. Any other time I want like my heating blanket on and everything. It is so cold here. It was 29 degrees today, but it feels like it's 18. So let's just be serious. It's 18 degrees, right? If it feels like it, then it is. Hey, Sue. Thank you for being here. This is not covering very well. And I'm afraid that it might show through my printable. It's so pretty. Look at this pretty printable. And she made these and was giving them away free on her page. So I bet you could probably go to her page and click on like her photos tab and find it. And that was Kathy at Lone Tree Rustics. Hey, Karen. Yes, see, we had a great Thanksgiving, if that's what you're asking about. Hey, Beverly. Good evening to you. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Sherry's Divine Inspirations. Welcome. Ooh, Lordy. I think I'm going to lose this. It's time the jacket comes off. You know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and just, I don't have anything to really lay this on. Maybe I can move this off and flip this over and just lay it on that. Watch me ruin my printable, you guys. And then we'll have to do something else. I should probably put this over it. Maybe I should flip it down. I don't know. I'm just worried about ruining the printable, you guys. I don't know. All right, let's try it. Let's just do it quickly. Let's see. Did that do anything? It didn't do anything that I see. It didn't ruin it. So far, so good. We'll do that like one more time. And then we'll just Mod Podge it and see. We'll see if it works. Whew. Hey, Susan. I know I missed somebody. We're all sick, been resting for days. My cousin dropped off Thanksgiving dinner for us. Oh, I hope that you feel better soon. Oh my goodness. I would hate to be sick. Hi, Joe. Diane from Iowa, welcome. You say that every day, the shirt, you like it? Thanks. Okay, so I did what Brenda suggested then, and we'll see if that helps. I gotta lose this iron, you guys. I have to. Because I'm gonna melt. I'm going to melt in here. Get that out of the way. This has got to be dry here, so I'm going to turn this up. It's only 36 degrees in Maine. Well, it's colder here in Missouri. Hey, Donna from Ohio, welcome. Beverly's from Missouri. Well, you know my pain then, because I'm in Missouri too. It is so cold. I feel like it needs more paint, you guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna have to get a little bit more because I don't want all that old print on the jar to show through the printable. And since my printable is just on regular copy paper, I definitely don't want it to be too thin and that writing show through, which that could happen. Okay, I think this color, this sandstone color, looks nice though. I think that my Waverly chalk paint is just old because it doesn't want to cover it. And I had this problem with my sandstone not too long ago, just not covering good. You're much better now, Stephanie. That's good. Hey, Pat. Welcome. Hey, Deborah. Welcome. Hi, Renee. Hello, Michael from Massachusetts, I'm guessing. You received 3 inches of snow yesterday. You must be up north then. It's 38 in New Hampshire and raining, but it feels colder. I think we all have crazy weather right now. I really do. Hey, Julie. Hey, I want to ask again, are there any newbies watching? If you're new, comment so we can welcome you. Comment. Let us know where you're watching from if you're new, if this is your first time watching. I want to hear from my new friends. Did I cut some off the top? Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so you kind of jumped on late then. Didn't see that part. I sure did. So this is what it should look like. It shouldn't be cut at all, but I did have my husband cut out the top. He notched it off. See? He notched off the top so I can stick stuff behind it. All right. And this is still not dry. Isn't that crazy? Okay, but I'll go on to this part anyways. I am going to, which part do I want? I kind of, let's just go right here. I'm going to just trace around it and cut it out while it's drying. My pen isn't writing. Why isn't my pen? There we go. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Pamela from West Virginia, welcome. I have a lot of family in West Virginia. Stephanie said we're getting a snowstorm Tuesday. Keep the snow. I don't want any snow. Hey, Michelle. She's new from Colorado. Welcome. Hi, my friend Kim. Michelle from Colorado. New from Texas. LaFawn is from Texas. Sherry is new from Tennessee. I'm trying to scroll down. Welcome, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here. I usually come on Sunday evenings at 6:30 Central. So you can always find me here. Well, most of the time anyways, you can find me here on Sunday evenings. Oh, I hope this works because this is so cute. And it's so light and like neutral. I think it's so sweet. I hope that works. Okay, when I go to put it down on the jar. I'm not new, but from Central Texas. Well, welcome anyways. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, let's just Mod Podge this on and go for it, I guess, and we'll see how it goes. Kay from Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, welcome. Clifton's Crafty Casa. I'm trying to catch up, you guys. I'm sorry, I was scrolling up. Welcome in, my friend. Thanks, Roxy. That's how you feel most of the time. Hey, Debbie. Debbie's new, everybody. Hi, Lori with Lavender and Lace. Welcome in, my friend. No moisture, but cold. Oh, it's been raining here, so I would not be surprised if it doesn't turn to ice or something. It's been bad. I don't want to go outside. It hurts my face. Oh, I have to tell a story. You guys ready for a story? Kay's been busy making ornaments. Me too. Oh my goodness. I've been on an ornament kick and I don't want to stop because I just still have more ideas. So, you know, you got to bring in your plants when the weather gets cold so they don't die on you. I brought in my plants a couple weeks ago, and the next morning I get up to make my coffee and let the dogs out, and there's this little frog in my living room floor. And of course, it was like one of those little tree frogs with the really long arms. Oh my gosh. So I was trying to get the frog to go to the door and jump out. Of course, it didn't do what I wanted it to do, and it ran right back or hopped back over to those plants and jumped in the plants. I couldn't find the thing. So then for like a few days, every morning, that frog would be croaking. And then we would go to try to find it, and it would be silent. And this went on for several days. This has been about 2 weeks ago. And then like on Thanksgiving, I was messing with the plants, moving them all around. Hey, Sharon. I was moving all the plants around, and I felt something soft on my arm. Oh my God. It was that frog. it had been silent for days. I thought the thing died. And that frog jumped out of the plants and like hit me in the arm. And then I was determined to get it out the door. And I did. I managed to get the frog out the door, but oh my gosh. And you would think a little tiny frog would not scare you, but that thing scared me. I can trim off the top of this a little bit. I don't know how it stayed alive that long. I thought it would have died. Thankfully, I got it out of our house, though, after 2 weeks of living indoors with us. It's pretty scary. Oh gosh, you guys, I put it on crooked. This is just copy paper, too, so. Okay, that looks better. That looks pretty good. Isn't that paper pretty, you guys? Oh my gosh. And I'm sorry that, you know, if you're watching this on the replay and you don't like a bunch of chatter, you can just always fast forward through stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the live videos are for, so we can, you know, chat with each other and stuff. So I have fun. Hey, Chris from Shipshawana. That is a beautiful area. I love it over there. So glad I got to visit there. Got too much paint up here on the galvanized part. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before I try to Mod Podge over that, which makes me nervous. You know what? I should have done the sides. Oh my goodness gracious. It was feeding off the plants. I think that's how it stayed alive, seriously. Like I don't know. I don't know. I need to put some on the sides, you guys. Let me stand off the top, and then I'll take the paper and put a little strip on the sides. So on Thanksgiving, I was determined to make homemade rolls. And we've been eating gluten-free, but I was like, I want some homemade rolls, so I'm going to make some. And I go to put them in the oven, and my oven goes out on Thanksgiving. It was crazy. It was like, seriously? Could the oven pick a, you know, any worse day? I mean, is there a worse day for your oven to go out? So my heating element, I guess, went out on it. And it was terrible. My bread rolls, I turned on the broiler. It was just a mess. They ended up baking, but it took forever to get them baked. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. I don't even know if I painted the sides. I'm not going to worry about it, though. I'm going to just put, I need a piece for the sides, because I can't leave the sides bare. You know what I mean? I definitely don't care if it's perfect. I'm just going to cut that out. It is a pretty print, isn't it? Again, it came from Kathy at Lone Tree Rustics. I feel like on Mondays she gives free prints sometimes. I think that's what I read when I got this one. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to print this one. So you'll be able to go to her page and go to her photos, and I'm sure you can find this printable. Shouldn't be down too far. It was a few weeks ago, I think. At least a couple of weeks ago. Because she was doing like Christmas printables. What did we do? We got through Thanksgiving okay because my husband was smoking turkey breast in the smoker. And then family was bringing sides. And really the only thing that I needed the oven for was the bread rolls. But I left them in there for a really long time. So everybody had already eaten. And then they had a roll afterwards. Like, it was bad. It just, I noticed it was not heating up. The oven was taking forever to heat up. And I was like, what is going on with this? And that's what it was. The heating element. But we got a new one. My husband put it in today. Let's see. Make sure that I did get that long enough. Yeah. I'm going to cover the sides here. Hey, Anne, how are you? Welcome in. Whoops. I need you to stay. She does have really pretty prints. I agree. And pretty stuff. She's got pretty stuff. It's still in her photos. Well, thank you for checking. So you guys can all find it right there in her photos. Go right and visit her page and get it right from her page if you want it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on your Sunday evening. I always enjoy your company. We'll eventually get this covered. And then we'll move on. This was the hardest part. The embellishing and stuff, that'll be easy. It's covering this darn thing that takes a little bit of time. So for our Thanksgiving, we played the Saran Wrap game. Have you guys ever played the Saran Wrap ball game where you have this big Saran Wrap ball of all kinds of goodies, and you have to, one person tries to open up the Saran Wrap ball with oven mitts on their hands. It's fun. And the other person across the table is rolling the die, trying to roll doubles. And so when they roll doubles, the other person has to give up the mitts, the oven mitts, and it's their turn to go at the Saran Wrap ball. So that's what we were doing. It's a lot of fun. It was a good time. And the kids love it. I had put so much candy and goodies and little toys and different stuff in there. And my kids are all in their 20s. And they play like they're little kids. They love it. They played right with the little kids. Because they're just a bunch of big kids is all they are. But it was a really good time. And that's why we forgot to take family photos, because we were having too much fun. We were having too much fun to stop and take family photos. I'm just trying to get that off the edge. So that'll be nice and cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to try to Mod Podge over it, and we'll see if it wrinkles. You know, hey, if it wrinkles, then, or smears, not wrinkles, smears. If it smears on us, then my craft might be over for the night. I don't want it to be over, but it might be. Okay. I think we're good there. It's looking good. My video is trying to reconnect. I'm still here, you guys. Can you guys still see me? I hate that because, you know, then I lose people. And I just don't like that at all. She has free printables every Monday. She calls it Mod Podge Monday. Am I back, you guys? Let me know if you can see me. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to wax around the edge, though. A little bit worried about Mod Podging over it, but hopefully it'll be okay. I'm back. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. It's got to be the weather. It has to be because I rarely ever have problems anymore with my internet. The internet says it's way too cold to be live streaming. What are you even thinking? Okay. What do you guys think? Is it looking good? Okay, so now we'll try it. We'll try to seal it with the Mod Podge over the top. Yeah, my screen completely blanked out over here, so I don't know. If you guys say I'm still there, then great. Just went out for a second. Okay, so far so good. So maybe either it worked what Brenda said with the ironing it, or maybe it set long enough since I printed it, but nothing is smearing. Nothing seems to be smearing. I had more than one person tell me that when they printed their free printables offline, that it smeared. And I was like, huh, that's not cool. I think it's fine, but it is bubbling on me a little bit, and I don't like that. We're gonna see if we can get the bubbles to lay down in a second. Sometimes you can roll those bubbles right out. I got a little bit of bubbles over here, and I don't know why. It's not too bad anymore. That worked a little bit. So let's do the sides. And then I need to get my other board over here. It is pretty though. I really like this. I actually think putting the Mod Podge over it helps you see the printable even more. What do you guys think? Because it was really, really a light color or light colors on this printable. So someone said spraying it with hairspray. Let me refresh my page. I'm sorry. Hang on one second. That was, I don't like that one that does that because then I can't, I feel like comments aren't moving or something. Okay. I think it looks pretty. It does have a few bubbles right here and I'm not sure why. I really don't want the bubbles on there. Okay. I don't know what to do about it, the bubbles, because there are some bubbles. But anyways, I have my board here. And I've pre-drilled some holes in the top for my hanger. Now this board is a messed up board. My daughter had got me this. She got it from a yard sale. And she gave me this one and the one that I used a couple weeks ago. And I like them, even though they're messed up. It's about 19 inches tall. Iron the bubbles out. You think the iron will take the bubbles out? I guess I could plug the iron back up if you guys think that would work. Does anybody else think that would work? I think it brings out the blue and silver. Okay, let's try it. Let me plug it back in. It only takes a second to heat that back up. Let's try it. I'm already hot, so let's just go for it. Plug it back in. Why not? We'll try it and see if it works. Okay, we're gonna try it. That's for sure. Poke. Oops, I lost it. Poke a tiny hole in them. Hey, Beth. We're thinking about doing like auctions eventually. But right now my crafts are piling up. I have a lot of crafts. Let's just say that. Poke the bubbles with a pin and then iron. Do I even have a pin, you guys? See, I don't have a pin, but I have this little. Okay, let's see. We'll poke some of these big ones because there was more than I wanted on here. I hope this works, y'all. I definitely think you need to go print this printable though, because it's really pretty. Oh yes, of course I would put the parchment paper on there. Definitely want to do that, don't you? You guys like my little travel iron? That's what I use, just a little travel iron. Well, it worked a little bit on some of them, and some it didn't seem to work. I've never had that many bubbles in something before. But if this don't work, I'm just going on. So I thought I had enough Mod Podge on it. Okay, maybe that's okay. There's actually a spot there that I missed putting Mod Podge on. I can see it now. Right there. And yeah, the Mod Podge definitely makes the colors pop, doesn't it? Okay. I think that worked a little bit, you guys. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. So we're going with it. We're going with it. All right. Because I really want to embellish because I've already been on here a long time. Okay. So I'm going to put this about right there. I'm not going to go all the way to the bottom of my board. I have some rebar wire somewhere. Here, let me find it. I felt like I should maybe put that in first so I don't have to mess with the hanger. So let me stick that in. I have my 16 gauge rebar wire for my hanger. Go ahead and do that. And I don't want it to be sticking up very big either. So just do a small, regular, just normal little hanger at the top here. You guys, does your craft table ever pile up so much that you lose everything and it's right in front of you? I have that problem. I think I got a splinter in my hand. Just twist those down. Nothing fancy, just twisting them out of the way. It's just hard once you get all the stuff on your board to flip it over and try to mess with the hanger then. So I was just trying to get the hanger out of the way. Okay, good enough. Now we will put this on here. I'm going to use some Tite Bond and I'm going to use some of my hot glue. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Wanda. Some of it might not even touch the board, so we'll just see. Because this board is kind of warped. Stick a little hot glue on here as well. You guys, I got a new glue tool and it's working good so far. So far, so good. Until I say something, of course. So if you have an old piece of scrap board, it just gives it character, you know. Just stick your jar right on. Because look at the back of this board. There's a big old crack back there. But this side is good. And I don't know what kind of wood this is, but it's really strong. It's really strong wood. So, okay. Now that we got that done, that took an hour, you guys. It's hard to mess with stuff like that. Okay, so I have all of this pretty stuff here. I could get it. I have all this pretty stuff. And so I'm going to work at putting that in there. But I got this cute little guy. I was excited about him. And I know you guys have probably crafted with this little guy, but I had to get him. I had to get him from Hobby Lobby. Have you guys done any crafts with this little guy? He's so soft. He's like a little puppy. Isn't he precious? He's definitely going to set in my, he's going to set in there. He's going to be so cute. You guys got this little guy? If you don't, you need to, because, I mean, I could just sit and pet him. He's just so cute. I gave you guys a little hint about what I was doing because I put a little owl on there. He's precious. Do you know what I can find that glue Do you know that I can find, oops, hang on. Oh, you can't find that glue anywhere. I ran out 3 weeks ago. You can't find the Tite Bond glue? Have you tried looking on like Amazon? I would think you could find it online, maybe. You bought one for your friend for Christmas last year? Oh my gosh, he's so cute. And I think he's going to be perfect. He's so freaking soft, you guys. I don't know. I don't even know. Okay. So let's put this together now. Let's put it together. We're going to use some of this. I'm just going to start gluing stuff in because that's what I do. And we'll just see how it goes. We got to start embellishing and putting all the florals together. So put that in there. We'll put some of this in here. Just put a little hot glue to help hold it snug, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere anyways. Menards has the glue. We have 4 feral kittens, don't need any more soft furry things. Yes, yes you do. You do. Dollar Tree has one? Look at these from Walmart. Did you guys pick up these from Walmart? If you didn't, you need to because they'll probably sell out because they're really, really neat. Let's definitely put some of this in there. See, the hard part is the jar. Getting the jar all covered and perfect is the hard part. That's the longest part of the craft, for sure. Do I want to put this in there? It's kind of like this one. Let me flip it around so you can see what we're doing. Just adding some pretty stuff now. And I like to throw together different things. And a little owl is going to sit in there someplace. Probably lower. I feel like I need to get some of this off of the bottom here. Any hardware store has the Tite Bond Quick and Thick. I would think so too. That's why I was wondering why it would be hard to find it. Seems like that it would be places. I kind of don't like that sticking up like that. I need it to lay down. I'm gonna do. Look at these. I haven't decided about using these. They're really glittery. I don't know. Do you guys have any of those? Wonder if I can. Well, that didn't work. My staple just came right back out. I thought it would, but maybe my this board is really. Oh, that one did. That one worked. Okay. I was gonna say this board is super hard. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but it's not pine. The Alice from Hobby Lobby, that's right. Hi, Julie. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Tanya, did I say hi to you? Sometimes I miss people. Stick this in. I like the snow-covered stuff. I'm gonna have to cut this down a little bit, I think. I just really need him to sit in there. I think he's gonna be okay. I'm gonna stick a little bit of hot glue at the bottom of him there. And then I'll stick some other, where did the pine cones come from? The pine cones? Oh, these are, this is a pick from Walmart. It's probably back in their Christmas section, but aren't they pretty? They're covered with glitter and sparkly stuff. And I'm not big on glitter, but that is pretty. So I got to stick some stuff in front of him. And I think let's do a little bit more of this here. You just have to look at stuff and just stick it together. Just make it work. What else? What else? I gotta have, yeah, I'm gonna probably use this because it's here. I don't know about this floppy stuff. I like it, but I like using this on smaller crafts. So been working on decorating for Christmas. My house is a wreck. My aunt passed away last Saturday, so I'm moving slow. I'm wiped out. I'm so sorry to hear that, Wanda. I'm sure you were so tired, my friend. That's a lot. I missed the first part, so I'll have to go back and replay, but it's looking beautiful. Thank you. I need to get another one of those jars. That's too cute. Definitely. And that's just one of these. This is the fall, but they will probably be having these out for Valentine's Day because the one I did a few weeks ago was a Valentine's jar. This is too big. Cut it. Not with that. You don't want to use your scissors on wire. I gotta put like some stuff in front of him. I grabbed this wreath at Hobby Lobby and I've been taking it apart because it was only like $2.50, $3. It wasn't very much at all. And I like the little snow, all the snow covered things on it. So you just pull it apart when you need some. That's all you have to do is just get your little wreath and take it apart. The wreath is cute though too, but now that I cut that, I can probably use both these pieces. Okay, let me turn it around and show you guys what I got so far. He's just kind of like sitting in the bushes. Isn't he precious? Okay, I got something else I'm going to do here if I can find it. My plan is I have stuff for a bow, but I'm not even sure I'll use a bow yet. I have these 3 little wooden rounds. Okay. So my plan was to take this stencil here that I have the word joy on, and if I can get each letter to fit on here. The Y is a little bit too big, but I think it'll probably work. Would the Y fit better on that one? Maybe so. Okay, so I'm going to stencil the word joy on this. I'm going to try just regular white paint. See if it shows up good enough. Thank you guys. It's so fun to throw stuff like this together. It really is. I didn't mean to take so long doing that jar. Oh my goodness, that took a long time and I feel bad. Get a little paper towel here. I don't know if this is going to look right or not because I don't know that my Y is going to fit on there good. It barely fits on there. That is a Y, you guys. It's backwards, I know. I think it'll show up good with the white paint though. Usually if your background is darker, you need a lighter color paint for your stenciling anyways. Okay. So I just have to cross these little bridges on this now, and then I can glue those on. My idea was to put them on the front here. I've only been on an hour. Oh, I have. Oh my gosh. You know what? It seemed like that jar took me so long messing with that jar. It usually should go on easier for you guys if you attempt it. It shouldn't take that long. Which I definitely want you to attempt it because I think that you can make something super cute. So these are just some little, I think they might be birch rounds. I don't know where these came from. I've had these in my craft stash for a while. And so knowing me, I could have picked them up and like stuff at a yard sale. But they are little birch rounds. So I'm thinking you might be able to find them at like Hobby Lobby. But any kind of little wood rounds, you could do this. And I'm hoping it will look good when I go to glue it down. And I'm hoping it will show up good. with the white paint. Okay. So my plan, why my craft table is a mess. You love the owl, Pat? I was just on the Hobby Lobby website and they're having a 99-cent sale on all sorts of packages of small wooden buttons and the rounds for Santa noses. Oh, you know what? That sounds so nice. A good sale is always a good thing, isn't it? Maybe I'll put it on this side. I don't even know that it needs a bow, you guys. I have this, all this pretty fabric. What do you guys think? You just let me know, bow or no bow. Look at these different fabrics that I have that would probably match good with it. And I can make a bow to put up here someplace. You guys let me know what you think, bow or no bow. Because I don't have to do a bow. I could sit here and put like, I'm going to put Joy going down this side right here because I think it looks cute. Okay, here we go. I'm going to actually use the tight bond, quick and thick, because I'm gluing the wood on there. So we'll just put a dab of that and also a little dab of the hot glue just to hold it in place till the other sets up. Oh yeah, I think it's going to look super cute. I'll turn it around in just a minute. You got to see how cute. It's looking cute. Definitely a bow. I can make a bow. I have a board like that, but I use burlap to put my stuff, and I always keep mine up. I'm not sure. You have a board like that. I'm not sure what you mean. Like the board that I'm using? No bow. No bow. I like it the way it is. I kind of like it the way it is. Sharon says a small bow. No bow. It's very woodsy and rustic. It is. Dana says no bow. I want to show you guys how cute. I could add some white berries too, which might be really cute. What do you guys think? What's it need, you guys? I can put snowflakes. I can put no bow. I have these, which I haven't used. I could put a few of these in there maybe. That might be cute. I'm all about putting more stuff. We can try it and see what it looks like. You love the woodsy and rustic? Okay, I think the no bows have it. Let's not do a bow, but let's just maybe add a few more little things. I think that would be cute. And maybe one up here. I didn't glue it down. There. I have not used these little snowball looking things at all on anything yet. They might be cute. Could I put some there? Oh, I have these that are kind of like woodsy ones. See the difference? But I don't know. Let me pull one off and see. Do you change it seasonally? No, I sure don't. This is the first time I've made one like this, so. Where are the pine cones? Oh, right here. Should I put one in there? These are sparkly ones, or I have a woodsy one. Or I have even smaller woodsy ones. I have, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight and helping me get this. I'm going to hang this on my living room wall, at least for this season. I have all these little ones that I picked up when I was in Shipshawana. I have like tiny little ones. I could probably add a little one someplace. What do you guys think? See, Kathy, I don't want to add any red to this one. This one I'm keeping neutral. So I thought about the red because I have this cute, my original plan was to go with this cute label and do something, but I was like, no, I'm going to use Kathy's print and just see. Keeping it neutral, woodland themed. I kind of like the way that the white ones, okay, so these are the brownsy looking ones. They kind of look gold-ish, but I kind of like the white ones. Tona Joe says the woodsy ones. Instead of the white berries and a touch of red, and I think the rustic pine cones, not the sparkle. I'm kind of thinking the woodsy ones too, but I don't think I want to add red. That's the only thing. I'm not sure if I do a small bow. I don't know. I could make one and just see what it looks like. I see what you're saying there. I do. I see it. Let's make a little one and just see what it looks like. Just because it's fun. Why not? Get a little piece of stuff here. And I do have this green. I have this, this is like ticking. And it's brown. It's brown and white. Let's just make a little bow and see what it would look like if we put a little bow. Why not? You like the darker pine cone. I do like the darker pine cone. That one is cute. I think I might have a couple of those, but I think I might just add one. I like this little one. Is that the one you mean? I think that would be cute. Right, I need my fabric scissors. Those don't cut anything. I really thought I had been on here longer than that. We'll just see what it looks like. I won't even put all the different fabrics that I have. Just kind of some brown, some light green, some dark green in there. Thank you, guys. You guys are great for hanging out with me tonight. Me and bows, I just fiddle and fiddle. So we could stick it up there and then I can maybe put a snowflake in the middle of it or something. What do you guys think? It's just a little simple one. And then I could maybe put something, I don't know. You guys just let me know what you think. I think I will put these little white ones back in here though. Let me put this to the side because these are growing on me. So I'm going to go ahead and stick them in there. I do like them. So we'll stick one there and we'll stick this one up here to the top, kind of like back here. You love it? It's cute? Okay. That's what I like to hear. The bow is pretty. I think it's simple. If I'm going to do a bow, I wanted to keep it simple. I was going to put some other like colors in there, but I think that just kind of keep the same theme. You can stick this pine cone someplace. Let me hold this up. I got to see. Should the pine cone be right here? Let's put the bow one first and then I'll add the pine cone. And I have little snowflakes over here. Or I could use like a little wooden snowflake. I'm pretty sure I have these snowflakes from Hobby Lobby. I'm just gonna take it out. I've never used it before, so I'm just gonna, just let's. But you know what? I have something even better, but I'm still gonna take these out for the fun of it. Sharon likes the bow. Hey, Julie, D&J Crafts and Creations. Welcome, Julie. See, it's a little clear pine cone. It's a little clear pine cone. It's a little clear snowflake. It doesn't look good in the middle of the bow. I don't know if it would be even worth it to put it anywhere because you can't hardly see it. But I have these that I just seen sitting over here on my messy craft table. And I think that might be better. The little rusty one. In fact, might be able to just tie that on the front. I definitely like this one though. It's super cute. I think that could go right on the front of my bow. Somehow. Yes, the rusty one. I'm thinking, y'all. I'm thinking. Definitely, if they still have these little owls, get you one. Because it's so cute. And I think you need one. Let me get... Let's put some of this under the bow. Where were the owls? In Hobby Lobby, in the Christmas pick aisle. That is probably my favorite aisle. I love going through that aisle where it's where you get all of these picks like this. That's where the owl was. Just holding my bow on there. I think it'll look okay. I was almost not gonna do a bow. The only thing is there's a hole in that snowflake, so I kind of want to position it where you don't see that as much. I don't know. There's no hiding it. I'm going to try to hide it anyways. I still have to put that pine cone on, you guys. I'm going to hold it up again in a second. How does that look? Does that look okay, you guys? Did I glue these down? Yeah, I did. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. What about putting the pine cone there? I was thinking about putting the pine cone up here. Let me look at it really quick, because the pine cones, I feel like we need the pine cone. I think I'm just going to stick it right there. And I think I could just glue it right in. I'll show you in a second. I might even be able to put a couple of pine cones. See, I added the little pine cone. See if I have another dark one in here, because I have this whole bag of pine cones that I picked up when we were visiting Shipshawana, because they have in our little campground, they had all sorts of pine trees. And of course I was going around looking at the ground. Excuse me. Bend your white berries so they're not so straight up. Okay, I could do that. I'll look at that in just a second. I was seeing if I had another dark pine cone. I have, well, this one's not super dark, but it's cute. Let me see if I can put another pine cone, like maybe up here. I think that would be cute. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me stick this pine cone in there. I'm going to put it right in there. Just for a little something extra. And let me bend these. These are kind of like, they're not really, even if I move them to the side, they're still not really, I don't know how to explain it. I bent them a little bit, but okay. What do you guys think? I cannot wait to show my husband this. I feel like it's very successful, you guys. I feel like it's successful, and the bubbles are not so bad after ironing it. And now that I look at it, It's not bad at all. And I'll definitely post a picture so you guys can see the joy won't be backwards. My throat gets a tickle every once in a while. Cute. The bow ties it together with the jar. I think the bow is cute. I'm glad that we did put a bow on there. Kind of like, it does. It kind of, you know, because this was kind of wide. The top of the jar was kind of wide. So I think the bow looks good. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate you so much. And I know sometimes I make some of the same crafts over and over again, but it's just, you know, when I get on this kick of, you know, doing things in different styles and all that. Hey, Linda. Hey, Sandy. Thank you. I don't know. Sometimes I think, are they going to get tired of seeing the same types of crafts? I hope not, because I like to do this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, Aunt Bonnie. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Pat. Thank you, Tina. Thanks, Rachel. It's not, you love not so much. Love not so much, huh? Thank you, Donna. Thanks, Pam. It looks great. Gorgeous. Thank you. It's so much. It is a little extra because sometimes I'm a little extra. Let me tell you, it does get extra. Thank you. Thanks, Christine. I appreciate that. Looks good. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, Pam. Thank you, Kimberly. Thanks, Denny. Thank you, Shauna. I got you. You love it so much. Okay, you had me confused, Rachel. I was thinking, what does she mean exactly? I know it's extra. I know it's a lot, but thank you. Thanks, Tracy. Thank you, Gina. Thanks, Jill. You do crafts. Oops, I lost it. You do crafts that you enjoy and makes you happy. That's exactly right. We have to love our crafts, right? We have to love our crafts. We can all send our jars to hubby. So, can you send your jars to me so my hubby can notch them out? Just use he uses an oscillating saw, like a little oscillating saw, and it has a little flat end, and he can just zip right in there. I think that's what he called it, an oscillating saw. Thanks, Leah. Leah, what time are you on tonight? Aren't you on tonight? Are you on at 8 Central? It is 8 Central right now. Goodness gracious. Maybe Leah's probably about to go live. Just getting on. Looks adorable. We'll watch the replay. Thanks, Mary Jo. I appreciate that. You're right, Rachel. Spell check is crazy. Okay, guys, I guess I'll get off of here and not keep you any longer. I really appreciate you. And thank you, everybody over at YouTube, for watching as well. I didn't forget about you guys. I have different devices here going at the same time. But I'll post a picture so you guys can see it. And remember, this printable came from Kathy at Lone Tree Rustics. It's so super sweet. And I think it just all came together perfect. And I can't wait to show my husband. Thanks, Penny. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I will be live again Tuesday morning. Actually, I'll be live and doing some early morning stenciling. I got to get me some boards so I can have a stash of boards again because I ran out last week. And then, as always, Sunday evenings at 6:30. I'm trying to think what else do we have coming up. We have a YouTube live event coming up on December 6th. So that's going to be fun. And I'm looking forward to doing that as well. And that should be, earlier in the day. And I'll update you guys on that too. So, okay, I'll get off of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love you so much. Bye-bye.